What is up, you guys? So for today, I wanted to take you through my top 5 ways of how to exactly kick off your week with a strong start, how to get it together, how to get your life in order on a Saturday or a Sunday. And I'm going to take you through my 5 steps. So the very first thing I do is I prep. That's step 1. So I prep my week, I prep my meals, I get my goals in order of exactly what I'm going to do, and I set the tone with a really good candle. As always, we got to set the vibes up. So what I usually do is we'll meal prep, but whenever I'm in a pinch, I don't. So I was actually set up on my computer. I was working in the kitchen. I work all over my house. I usually will have conference calls with my coaches and my clients, and I go live with them. So right after I finish that, this was how I meal prep today. So I just placed an order online on Live Fit Foods. I love it. It's quick and easy. This is the 6th or 7th time that we order. So yes, we are loving it. I shared it on my stories originally a couple months ago and Andre just loved it. And I have a discount code. I will leave it down below. It's just Angie 20 and I use it for myself and I just placed my order. So if you're in a pinch, there's no excuse for it, but be prepared. So step 2. I call it work in, work out, and I will always sweat or stretch, even if it's a weekend or a Sunday. And what I did on this day is I did a quick 10-minute, not even warm up on my bike. It's kind of how I get, into it and get in the mood. I answer your questions and your comments on YouTube as well. And then the real workout is when I actually press play. So everything I have is on my Apple TV. Right now, I am into week 2 of my program and I'm loving these cordless jump ropes. They're working my arms like crazy. They're working my coordination and I love it. And a lot of you guys have been commenting. Thank you. It means a lot whenever you guys make comments and you notice. But yes, I have leaned up, I have toned up, and I feel like a lot of it has to do with this program, a lot of strength. And you know what's interesting? It's burning in very different, interesting places like my arms and all of the lady problem areas, like the flabby arm area or the bra line area or our waist. So it's working it. Speaking of flabby arms, that move was crazy and burnt so good. So I've been working my back, my lower back. It's so fun and everything is to the beat of the music. So it's fun most of all. And I feel like a day like this, I needed a fun workout because I don't know if you can see outside, but there was a full-on thunderstorm and it was raining, gloomy. But that kind of inspired me to set up a challenge for my clients. And in the Fit Gym, I said, you guys, go somewhere new for your workout today. I'm going to do it. You guys do it too. So I just went into the backyard, into our screened-in porch, and it was full-on thunderstorm mode. And I actually shared it on my Instagram Reels, which you guys, I load up in Instagram Reels almost twice a day now. I love Instagram Reels. It's kind of like TikTok, but more fun. So I shared the vibey thunderstorm yoga that I did outside. And honestly, I needed it. I just wanted to do a meditation. There's a new meditation program coming out soon. So I want to just really get used to that, especially middle of the thunderstorm. Oh, it felt so nice. Except for my frizzy hair that comes out to play. I don't know if you guys have that too, but whenever the humidity comes out to play, my frizzy hair comes out to play also, but it was lovely. So I just did a nice stretch and I'm able to just do that. With what I use on my Apple TV, I can just do it on my phone too. So I plugged in my phone outside and I just listened to a guided yoga outside, which was perfect and very much needed. I feel like right now, I think that that's the best way to de-stress Monday morning, getting back into the swing of things. And I do think that there's underlying stress right now that we might not be aware of. And I saw that question the other day is how do you deal with a bad day? This is how. Go into a quiet space and have a good yoga sesh by yourself and have quiet time, meditate a little bit, stretch a little bit, and just have some quiet time where you're not in front of a device. And then from there, my little buddy Carl came out and joined me. He didn't know where I was, and Andre opened the back door for him, and he was thrilled. So he joined me for the second half of my yoga and my stretch. Andre went back inside, and Carl doesn't love the thunderstorms, but by this time it wasn't thundering anymore, so he was just super thrilled to stay outside. The little man does not like the thunderstorms at all, so he was all up in my business. I don't know if you guys have pets and they do this, but it's a regular occurrence with Carl. He's all about it. I was trying to get him to do a down dog with me. So I finished up my stretch with just a little bit of abs and some meditating and hanging out with Carl. And you guys can check out Carl's reels as well. He has an Instagram page of his own. He's doing quite well with it. I've been doing a couple reels of just Carl and everyone seems to love them. So we are actually currently redoing our 3-season porch. I've been documenting the entire journey, The porch will really be a 3-season porch moving forward. We're not only going to have it screened in, but we're going to create some windows in there. So we're really completely revamping the backyard while that lot next door is still bare and empty so that we can actually get the machinery and everything in, and installing the pool in the backyard and doing all of that. So from there, we went back inside. I brought my running shoes and everything back into the gym and just left everything in there. And then I made my way upstairs with Carl. So once we were done with the work in, work out process, and by the way, the work in, work out stands for like you work your mind as well as your body. I had some music going throughout the house, and this was really like the pamper phase of the day. So step 3 is definitely pampering yourself. Getting, your skin good, feeling good, getting your mind right, a little bit of downtime, and just giving time to yourself and to, your own mental well-being on the outside as well as the inside, but in a different way than working out. So first step of that is a gigantic, amazing bubble bath. So I used the Tiki Bars and Tan Lines bubble bar that I'm obsessed with. And a couple of you guys told me how to do this. You said put it in a strainer before you put it in the bath and it'll bubble 10 times more. It did. The other thing I had was some bath salts of Muscle and Recovery. Love. I have some promo codes for that down below. And then I used some skincare that I've been using Tula forever. I've been talking about it like crazy on my stories lately. I never share anything with you guys that I don't love. And I have an awesome discount code with them too. I've been working with them. They've actually sponsored this video, which I'm super pumped to be working with such an amazing company. So Tula not only has awesome, clean skincare, but their products are incredible. So I'm someone that deals with breakouts, and this has definitely helped. So this exfoliating, it's a deep exfoliating blackhead scrub. I love, love, love it. There is pink Himalayan rock salt in there, pomegranate, volcanic sand. It's so pretty and has like this little raspberry scent to it. So good. And after I did the scrub, I used this is probably one of the most famous products that they have. The rating on their website for it is so high. It's insane. So that's the cleanser that I use pretty much every day, and I love it. So everything has probiotics in it. That cleanser has turmeric root in it as well as chicory root, which I love. And it works really, really well for my skin. And just the thing that I like most is it has that really clean scent. So you can use 15 Angie for a discount off of anything off of their website. And then I got ready and I wanted to talk about this. In terms of pampering, I don't put a ton of makeup on in the summer, especially with the humidity, and this really works for me. So I shared this on my Instagram, but instead of a concealer, I use this under eye glow, which I'm obsessed with. That orange tint just eliminates any dark circles. It's called Glow Hour, and I love it. Then I put a moisturizer on, which I use day and night, and it's a light enough weight moisturizer that I can put it all on my neck and on my chest and everything. It does not make me break out at all. And probably my favorite product of all time, I have 2 containers of it, is this blurring primer. Like, it somehow magically figures out the tint of your skin. And as you apply it, it won't be like a super full coverage situation where you clog up all your pores. It just gives you that beautiful summer dew. I love it. So again, you can use that promo code across the entire Tula website, just tula.com. I love it. I've been using it for years. Next step, reset. So we usually try and get outside. It had just stopped raining, so Andre and I went for a walk to our local little corner store, and it was just clearing up. I think it was about to start raining again. So we just had like a good talk, and just a relationship tip. If you're walking together and you want to discuss things, it's such less of a confrontational way to discuss because you're actively moving towards a situation together. So to discuss hard topics or just decompress after a week, going for a walk makes a ton of sense. Now, obviously, the next step in that would be to have a margarita, because it was margarita o'clock. Now, I need to share this with you guys. I don't know who I am. This is a new thing. Not the margarita. The margarita is by no means new, but I started reading fiction. What? I haven't read fictional books since I'm a teenager, but it was almost like a new way of decompressing instead of me plugging into Real Housewives or trashy reality TV. And the amount that it can reset your body in just, 20 or so minutes of reading a good book, especially on a rainy day, all the vibes. So I got myself a little bowl of chippies and a margarita. Yes, I'm fit, but yes, I like chips, and yes, I like cocktails. So I had some nice little jazz music going on. That radio channel on YouTube is awesome, by the way, and I just usually do that. And the book I'm reading is called The Guest List. I don't know if you guys have ever read it. Super good so far. I'm like halfway through. I love it. Then the final and 5th step is clean up and amp up. So I always try to make sure that the house is clean, especially on a Sunday headed into a fresh week. Cleaned off all the counters. I put in a little wax melt into the wax melter that is near the sink. So this was like a lavender, it's called Sleepy Time, I think. It's so nice. So I lit that and I let that melt, and that is by Confectionery Soaps Co., as well as any of the bubble bath stuff that I had. I'm obsessed with them. Their stuff is incredible, and it's all like Disney themed, and there's another launch coming. So their stuff sells out, by the way, on launch day within an hour, so you might want to get on it. Then I just put all the dishes away and I cleaned everything up. And like I said, I just made sure that everything was organized, clean, put away, wiped down, so that when I wake up in the morning, bright and early on Monday morning, that I'm organized. So the other thing I do is I prep for the next morning. So I amp up for the next morning. I'm clean up and amp up. So I prepare my water bottle and my pre-workout so that I don't have to go fishing for a bunch of stuff. And I just got rid of any clutter, like any mail or anything that was like not in the right place. I just made sure it was put away. And then in terms of the amp up, I did a little goal setting sesh. A couple of you guys have been asking for, a dream goal setting workshop. I do have one on my other YouTube channel. It's called Angie Bellemare Vlogs. There's like a full sit down of that. But that's exactly what I'm doing here. So that workshop that I took you through is, you need a big poster board, some color coded markers. You can set up in front of the TV with a margarita if you want. Right now I'm watching Little Fires Everywhere. I literally just started it. I really like it. I'm watching it because I really liked Big Little Lies, which I just finished. And you guys that are asking about Game of Thrones, I made it to season 3. I can't do it. You guys, I can't do it. Comment below. Did you like it? Do I keep going? What do? I feel like I'll be honest, I feel like it kind of depresses me. Like I need something a little bit happier. I'm just saying, especially right now, I need all the joy I can get. So I took out all of my sticky notes. And again, if you want to know how to do this, I have a full video on exactly how I set my goals, but this is how I amp up for the week. I have a clear vision of exactly what my goals are, exactly what I'm aiming towards. And then my to-do list daily is based off of these goals. So I really get amped about my week. That's how I stay motivated. It's clear to me what I'm going after. And that's how I get ready and I get my life together on a Sunday before I head into a new week. So if you guys like this, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you're subscribed for all future videos. The fall videos are on their way. We're going to do a last couple of summer videos and then we're jumping into fall. So I love you guys and I will see you next time. Bye, dudes.